I use cloud storage from my SaaS providers for pretty much everything. My spreadsheets, my presentations, my customer lists and accounting, and storing my video footage. It clears up storage on my laptop, it makes me less likely to suffer a problem due to hardware failure, and it makes it easier to access all my data from anywhere. With that said, what happens to my data when the cloud provider has a problem? Is my data safe? Let's talk about SaaS backup. When we're getting sassy, we need to make sure that we're all on the same page. My SaaS may look different than your SaaS. So let's start by defining what I mean when I say the word SaaS. The definition of SaaS is software as a service, and at this point, it's the catch-all for any software that you pay a subscription for. But for this video, we're going to focus specifically on solutions that store data somewhere other than the device you're using to make it. Basically, when I say SaaS going forward, I'm talking about software that stores your data in the cloud. This can be your sync solutions, your CRM, your accounting software, or anything else where you don't have to maintain storage. Part of the beauty of storing data in the cloud is that it's protected from simple hardware failure on your laptop, desktop, or phone. And you may be thinking to yourself, if it's in the cloud, why would I want to back it up? The short answer is because when we're talking about your data, you never want to have all your eggs in one basket, especially when it's data that's important to your life or your business. Even though data stored in the cloud is less likely to disappear in a disaster than data stored on your laptop or desktop, stuff still happens. Viruses can wipe out cloud servers, accidental deletions happen, and then there's the simple question of what happens if my provider goes out of business? While most SaaS solutions will tout resilience of data stored in their cloud in their marketing materials, those same solutions will call out that they're not supposed to be used as backup solutions in their legal documentation. No single solution is perfect. Don't believe me? Check these out. What this means is that just like with data stored on your external hard drives or your NAS at home, you should back up the data that you store in the cloud using the 3-2-1 backup strategy. 3 copies, 2 forms of media, one of those being offsite. When we're talking about cloud storage, different forms of media and offsite are best thought of as in a completely different provider's cloud. For example, if you're backing up data from Microsoft 365, it's best practice to have a second copy that isn't stored in Azure. And if you're backing up from Google products, to make sure that your second copy is stored outside of the Google ecosystem. Diversification is as vital when it comes to your valuable data as it is with your stock portfolio. While there should always be safeguards within a single provider's product suite to prevent primary data from impacting secondary data stores, the best way to build that safeguard is to be on completely different infrastructure for primary and backup data. Additionally, when picking a solution for SaaS backup, you'll want to make sure that the provider protects your data automatically, securely, and continuously. Learn more about the specifics of SaaS backup as well as some software that can help you check all your cloud resiliency boxes at the link in the description. I'll catch you in the next video. But until then, I'm going to check on the status of my backups. Cheers.